Hello guys, welcome to the 7th session of using Microsoft Board Framework, LUIS and Cognitive Services tutorials for beginners. In this session, we will learn about how to create dialogues using dialog chain. Dialog class is defined in Microsoft.board.builder.dialogs namespace. It provides a fluent chainable interface for iDialogs. By using iDialogStack.call and iDialogStack.done, you can explicitly manage the stack of active dialogues, and by using this fluent chain method, you can also implicitly manage the stack of active dialogues. Includes following methods: select, select many, and where methods are similar to linked methods. From method is used to create a new dialog. Return method creates dialog that returns to a constant value. Do method execute a side effect after a dialog completes. When the antecedent dialog has completed and you want to execute the continuation to produce the next dialog to make chain, you need to use continue with method. When the antecedent dialog completes and you want to unwrap the result into a new dialog, you need to use unwrap method. When the antecedent dialog has completed and you want to stop the propagation of exception, you need to use default exception method. Loop method will loop the entire chain of dialogues forever. Fold method will fold items from an enumeration of dialogues. Using switch method, we can create branching for creating different dialogues based on conditions. Post to user method will post to the result of a dialog to user. Wait to bot method will post message to the bot after the antecedent completes. Post to chain method posts the message from the user to chain. In this session, we will see some of those methods only. You can try other methods too. Let us switch to Visual Studio. In this example, I will create same behavior of bot that we have created in previous session. That is hello, welcome, how are you, fine as always. But in this example, I will use chain to create dialog. For this, let's create a new class under a dialog folder named hello chain dialog. First of all, I am going to add some namespaces, that is Microsoft.board.builder, Microsoft.board.builder.dialogs, system.threading.tasks, system.text.regular_expressions. In previous session, we have extended our class from iDialog interface. In this session, we will create property of type iDialog. For that, write public static read-only iDialog of string dialog equal to chain.postToChain method, select method. Here we need to specify on which property we will perform operation. We will perform operation on text of message activity. Create a switch case using switch method. To create a case, we need to write chain.case method which takes two parameters. First is regular expression on which you want to perform action. For that, write new regex starts with hello and which will perform operation regardless case. Second is contextual selector in which we will get context and text. Based on that, we will return to the text message using chain.return method. Here I am going to return welcome to bot application. After creating this, we need to post it to user. For this, write post to user method. Our first case was created. Let us copy it and paste it two more times. Now when user type how are you, we need to return I am fine as always. And if user types anything other than 2, it will be passed to default case. For that, write default string iDialog of string and return I am unable to understood you. After this, we need to unwrap this dialog to user by using unwrap method. Here we have created dialog using dialog chain. Now we need to update message controller. For that, open it. Instead of creating new dialog, we need to pass the property that we have created. So write dialog.helloChainDialog.dialog. Save all files and run the project. And open Boat Emulator. Click on Start New Conversation and send hello. Here we got Welcome to Boat application. And now send How are you? And we got I'm fine as always. Let us see what we have learned in this session. Here are some static methods of chain class that used to create dialogues. Here I have just used select method, switch method, post to user method, case method, default method and unwrap method only. But I suggest you to try all listed here. Here is a dialog that we have created. First of all, call the post to chain method, then retrieve property on which operation will be performed using select method. Then write switch and create two different cases and also create default case. At the end, we have unwrapped it to user. In message controller, we need to pass static property that we have created. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts, please feel free to contact me. Have a nice day.